No, but it's interesting because you went the NA route, and it's usually see I when I associate NA horsepower, I always think it's expensive because I feel like that's probably the most
Hmm.
expensive horsepower to make when you're
Hmm.
trying to make numbers.
Yeah.
So, so kind of talk to me about how you, on like a financial side, kind of make it at an affordable NA horsepower. Is it just dumping a crap load of nitrous in there and hoping it lives, or like kind of like what? So kind of explain that theory to me.
Yeah. So like I wasn't a believer at first, and there's always the horror stories about nitrous.
Mm-hmm.
But nitrous, in my opinion, is the answer for everything. And the fail
Yeah.
safes that we have and the understanding we have around nitrous, it is the cheapest horsepower that you can do, especially
Yeah.
now that we have like ECUs like Link that
Mm-hmm.
can control these nitrous strategies and keep the engine safe. It's like, dude, it's a no-brainer. I'd
Right.
at the most, I'd use a mother bottle worth of nitrous in a weekend, which some people might think is a lot to, you know, pump 40, 50 pounds worth of nitrous through a car in a weekend, but that bottle's like $300 if you have
Yeah.
like an account, So
Yeah.
it's like I'd carry two or three mother bottles in the trailer, and I'd be filling mine and also topping up like
Yep.
Dylan's bottles and anyone else that needs
Yeah.
it that like and it's one of those things. You have the motor built for it and you're smart about it and you understand what it does. Like, I mean, my shit made on motor, you're right, NA horsepower is expensive for sure. Just using all motor because it's strictly just having everything work together, and it's a lot of R&D and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of airflow characteristics and a lot of math and a lot of other shit. But um, with the nitrous, you're just like injecting more oxygen. Like
Yep.
you're just,
Hmm.
giving it more boom. And by I mean my motor, this motor that I have in the car now that Dustin Lee built, it's like the most powerful LS that I've had on a budget, and it does 680 wheel
Wow.
on a Dynojet and like mid fives for torque.
Yeah.
And then I put a 300 shot of nitrous through it, and it ends up making 950 foot-pounds of torque at like 3,700, enough to split a crank in half. And I just run the nitrous as far through the top as I need it,
Wow.
and it just eats it all day. So it's just like,
Wow.
it makes so much sense for me because I have the equipment. And once
Yeah.
you're invested in the bottles and the pump, like it's the cheapest way to have horsepower.